Welcome back, everybody. This is JadedDragQueen, and here we are back at the village that I had pretty much kind of like stolen a bunch of items from. And there is a cat that's been meowing, which was in the last update that they introduced cats along the villages as opposed to ocelots. These are now their kind of own entity. I'm hearing villagers too, but it is dark out. Like, oh, there's a cat. There's a kitty. I wonder if that's Jelly. But yeah, it is dark out. And, oh, there's a villager. So I'm going to keep my head inside here and wait for daylight to appear. Alright, it is daylight. I am able to move about freely. Well, mostly freely. Most freely. Let me go and see what are you and what are you offering? Don't. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you. Hey, come back here. I don't know what you are. You're just kind of wandering. I put down something. Okay. Looks like there's a house here, but it's completely covered. That's kind of interesting. And of course there's a sound that signifies that there is a cavern or something nearby. I'm assuming that was that. There's something over there that's glowing. Oh, that's because it is a skeleton. Oh, no, bad. I will collect your arrow and your bones. What are you doing? Doesn't look like he has a job, so he might be a regular old nitwit. This is the armorer, so that's probably his area up here. There's the hut there. Did I see another? Sounds so weird when they all start chiming in at once. Alright, there's a nitwit. You must be a farmer. Oh no. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. No. This is not okay. Not okay in the slightest. That's right. Go away. Go away. Don't harm the happy little villagers. Go away. Just never mind me. I'm just, you know, exploring. I hear you. Yep. The drowned are nearby. As mentioned before. Yep. Hi there. Hi. Looks like that one's a baby. Or a tiny drowned. Alright. Hopefully I can bypass any and all creepers. Alright, so there's the bell. I think the creeper has disappeared. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I like seeing that the villagers now have a new way of planting crops. What's in here? Oh, too bad I couldn't find one of these places to hide in. That would have raised everything up to morning. Almost instantaneously. So there's a pig there. There's a cow. Apparently I'm on top of a cavern or something where there's a... Oh, nope, nope, he's right there. He's like standing like right next to me. And of course, the one time I'd be okay with a zombie giving me rotting flesh, considering there's a merchant villager nearby that would give me something for it. And he doesn't give me any. I will take your stuff. And I will take that. Hey, that was supposed to kill you. And it looks like there's a cavern down there and over there. I'm too squishy at the moment to go explore that at the moment, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and try and make my way back. Oh, I can cross without having to worry about drowners. So let me make my way back to my little hidey hole. Hopefully I don't run into any more surprises. Oh look, there's more coal. Chicken just stares at me. Oh, what were you doing? I'm trying to collect some feathers, my dear. Alright. I was about to say, hopefully there's nothing inside my little hidey hole, since I left it completely wide open. And I'll go ahead and throw in all of my loot. Well, almost all my loot. I'll take the food. I will deposit the majority of the rest of the stuff here. Sweet, looks like that's gonna be perfect right now. I still have 3 in there, so I think this is gonna be interesting. Alright, so while I'm waiting for my food to finish cooking, oh, and it's done. I'm going to see what I have. I really don't have much for resources. I've got enough food. I've got enough seeds to prepare for... So there's melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, beetroot seeds, regular seeds. So I think the only other seeds, technical seeds that I need are carrot and potatoes. So it looks like I have everything else to be able to like start a little basic farm. Let me see. I've already got one of everything for my stone tools. I've got bread, I've got gold nuggets, I've got eggs, I've got feathers, and I have wool. Okay, perfect. Not perfect. Because I think in order for me to make a bed, I need... That's right, I need one more set of wood planks. I guess in that case I need to get cracking on finding a tree. I know it's specific for the color of wool, but I'm not sure if it has to be the same planks or not. So I think this is oak. And it's getting dark, so I'm going to quickly make my way back over to my little hidey hut, my little hidey hole, and see if that's all that I needed to make the bed. Alright, one last look at the sunset before I head off to my new bed. Alright, so we are back, and it is daylight, it is morning. I feel accomplished. Well, sort of accomplished. I feel accomplished in the way that I've actually made a bed and have now started the day off right, not worrying about what time it is and how much time I have before it gets dark. Because now I can just go and sleep and it's morning. Okay. So I've kind of found more coal. I keep finding a lot of coal, which is not a bad thing for right now. That just means that I have everything, or pretty much I have the ability of smelting and smelting whatever I need. Although I do not like the looks of those caves, but I will be exploring them at some point in the near future. Hey look, more coal. It's a plethora of coal. Alright, so I think I've already figured out what my goals are going to be. I think my goals that I'm setting is I'm going to better my equipment, so at least be able to get iron of the majority of my equipment, preferably an iron sword, before I take on that. The pillager tower there. And it looks like behind it, from what I can see, is either a desert temple or possibly, quite possibly, a... Oh, I'm glad I didn't dig too far underneath there. Because, boom, there's a cavern. There's a lot of caverns in here. So, okay, cool. Cool, but not cool. And more coal! So I think I'm gonna get work on getting my equipment better. So at least having iron versions of everything. So iron pickaxe, iron sword, iron axe. Primarily just getting the iron versions of the sword, the pickaxe, and possibly getting myself armored up with some iron armor. And then I think I'm gonna eventually look into going to the Pillager Tower and facing the captain, maybe. Oh, I don't think I fully explored up here. I know I saw part of it because I noticed the village and then made plans to go over there, which I did. But that I think was over there. Is that? Yep, that's more coal. I found like the plethora of coal ore and coal veins. Wow, I can't talk. Coal veins within this little mountain area. Looks like there's plenty of trees around there. Another meadow over there. So I think I've got some. I think I've got a fairly decent location. I think eventually I will probably work on a base, either up here on the mountain or somewhere in and around. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I could make my hidey hole into my actual base, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, because usually I go off the cuff when it comes to base building, and usually something that I see usually ends up either not happening, or I or I end up thinking of something completely different, and then that ends up happening. But yeah, do some more exploring. Yeah, because here's where I saw the village. Oop, don't want to get too close. It looks like there's another massive cavern over there. This is full of caverns and caves, which is pretty cool. So I should have plenty of things to explore. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and we have a new entrance. So down with the blocks of dirt, and then in the makeshift doorway. So now we actually have a door, we have a little bit of an entrance. It is dark outside, so I'm just gonna pop up a little bit, long enough for me to get a good look at it from the outside. Looks pretty good. And that, I'll take a quick snooze. So here it is, the doorway. Now peek around, make sure that there's nothing there. So now we don't have to worry about at least keeping, although I'm not sure if I like that. Well, maybe. Making sure that we have dirt blocks on us at all times, because that started to be a pain. So now that we have an actual, fully safe, no need of worrying if a skeleton's gonna shoot us by standing in front of the doorway. And now we can stand in front of the doorway, no problem, and wait for darkness, or wait for sunlight, as I get everything backwards. Alright, so I've been digging a little bit and kind of doing some terraforming, just because I kind of want a little bit of an easier access to go from my place to out and around in here. So I was doing some terraforming, and I'm realizing that the sound of digging grass is almost as if you're hearing a creeper about ready to blow up a little bit of ways away from you, which kind of like made me stop and turn around for a bit. It was like, wait, what? That can't be happening. So that kind of shocked me a little bit. All right, so that is all that we have time for this episode. But before I go, I did want to show you a little bit more of the terraforming, so I'll be popping outside just to show you a little bit more of that. But here's my little hidey hole. I've got my furnace, my workbench, my bed. Completed quite a few things, and I'm in a different skin for the remainder of the next episode, so here, giving you a sneak peek at that. But here we are. I'm going outside and showing you the terraforming that I'm getting ready to do. I will have this all completed by the next episode. So this will be a little bit better, look a little bit nicer, and it should be great. So see you next time.